CBS Mornings continues in a moment. I'm Diane King Hall. There could be a new way to detect Lyme disease. Elise Preston has some of the day's top health stories.
Researchers at Tufts University School of Medicine have discovered a test to identify Lyme disease sooner. They say their test can also show when people are cured and diagnose reinfection of disease. Lyme spreads from the bite of an infected tick. The test detects an antibody that infected people produce to fight the disease. Doctors hope the new test will help better determine whether treatments are working. A new study at UC San Francisco finds people with certain genes can pack all the benefits of a full night's sleep into just 4 to 6 hours. Researchers say these so-called elite sleepers may also have a shield against neurodegenerative disease. Scientists have identified 5 genes that play a role in efficient sleep and say those genes are usually hereditary. And long-term exposure to air pollution increases the risk of numerous autoimmune diseases. Research published in the online journal RMD Open found pollution from vehicles and industry is linked to rheumatoid arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease, and other autoimmune issues. That's a look at some of the day's top health stories. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.
Millions of people have fled Ukraine since Russia invaded the country. And for some youngsters, they're getting a much-needed break from the misery of war. Here's Tina Kraus.
This is the most joy Irina Borisevich and her boys have felt since the war in Ukraine began. Their fear and worry vanished for about an hour as seals and dolphins took the spotlight.
Dolphins, they are very positive. They don't care about war. They don't care about nothing.
It's a special show for refugees passing through the port city of Odessa to find a safer place to sit out the conflict. Irina says she and her boys barely escaped shelling in Kherson. She says, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even put my children in their beds because they were too close to the windows. The Dolphin Show in Odessa took place just a few miles from where Russian forces bombed an oil refinery just over a week ago. In a region still under threat, everyone is doing their best to keep spirits up. 5-year-old Yvonne says, I loved watching the dolphins jump so high. A splash of happiness for those who need it most. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
CBS Mornings continues next. I'm Diane King Hall.
I'm Eric P.